Good morning, aviators. Oh, don't you love when you hit your camera going and it goes, nah, I've had enough. Nah. Wait, what? You don't actually want to stream? Nah. Alright, it's working. Now, Banjo Frog, I think your Honda Jet is wearing an F-22 skin. I can see you tucked in underneath there in the default plane. That's very funny. Alright, let's get in. And how is everybody going? Alright. Let's go. Bongo Bird, mate. Hello. I just saw that. I'm going to go right back to the beginning again. Going Grim. The longitude sounds like a good one for this. 5 hours on TBM. I set it 4 hours something in this plane, and to be honest, I really need to get going. So am I able to press some of these? Yes, I can. Can see my prop moving. That should get me started. I have started early. I popped it in a couple of minutes early. Deliberately. Welcome everybody, and welcome to 10 viewers who have jumped in bright and early. Stu, mate, g'day all. Gowan's Flying Frog, hello Stu and Gowan. Taking the jet for a spin today. Yeah, I saw you in the Honda Jet, but it comes up as a default little aeroplane, which you're tucked under an F-22. And no Brett, no overspeed today, mate. I am not in the jet. I'm in my King Air 350, and I will be going flat out. I all may possibly be a little late, says Sean. Actually, I saw you here already. Hang on, I need to continue starting buttons. Maybe I need to be inside to press. I might have missed something. He's in the 146, which actually would be a really good plane for this flight. Stu says, no, is the MiG-21 not got it yet? No, it's not MiG-21. There we go, got our first engine started. Zen, and what is Brett flying? Oh, obviously you can see that now. Yes, there's CJ4, the H-Jet. Now, this is a long flight. Get me one back, mate. I missed most of your stream. I jumped in right at the end. You'd already landed, or you were just on the way down or finishing. Sean Dale, hello, sir. We're flying. Yeah, sky is clear. Well, it looks pretty good. I'm on live weather. All right, did I get everybody? No, Bongo Bird. Yep, got you. Cool. All right, wants to be an F-22 when it grows up. Yeah, the Honda Jet would love that, wouldn't it? Lots of jets would. Further AM, hello. Hope everyone is having a most excellent day, he says. G'day, Further AM. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. And I wanted to run the TBM, but I don't have the kind of time tonight. Yeah, it's a long flight. Let me get this out of the way. Alright, what do we got? Pitot. Where's my Pitot? There we go. I'm going to whack on all the lights. I'm going to take a tail floodlight. Now I'm going to actually climb. I'm going to see the first islands at about a few thousand feet, and then I'm going to climb. Just hang on, just making sure. I don't think we'll have problems with anti-icing. We're in the Pacific, not too far away from the equator. I do want magenta line. I want wind and direction. I can't wait till I get my touchscreen. I can just put this off the screen. I can just do it on in front of me. Sorry if I spawn on top of anybody. That's fine, mate. Oops, somebody just spawned on top of me. Okay. That's okay. I don't think I need you guys to push me back, to be honest. I'd rather just go around you guys. Now, flight controls are good, yes. I'll take that all away. I'll take that all away. Release. I don't think I can get around you without... Can you just duck underneath the end of my wing? Thank you. Oop, just took your head off. Hey! Stu's a member for 8 months, mate. Thank you very much for being a member for 8 months. Everybody's down that end. Alright, I'm going down that end too, because, you know, do as other do. But before I go much further, I've got to make sure I take any Cook Islanders out for the extra weight. I don't want them. Hang on, I need full fuel. I'm going to take 100% fuel, and I'm going to gun it the whole way, and it'll probably be up into, I may end up for the final trip get up to about 30-something thousand feet. I think I got a ceiling of 35 on this. Alright, that seems to be good. I can never find that. Oh, on the screen, the direction stuff. It's not on all of them, but if you have the ability to press, like I have a touch screen, like this one does, in the King Air, you can actually press it and put on your wind and direction. And it looks like everybody's got the right end because it's a 5 knot. Wait, no, you're at the wrong end. Oh well. Fozzie, g'day, mate. I thought I saw you pop up. Yeah, it's going to give me a 5 knot tailwind. What's that flag? That's a crosswind. I don't know. If you're in a King Air like Brizzy Boy, mate, it's time to get going, get up in there, and I'm going to probably sit at 5,000 feet while we go over the other islands. Maybe even less. If you notice my my initial fly-in, this is very low. There's Sean. Sean will have no problem catching me. Actually, everybody looks like they're in a jet besides Xenon. You can tell why they're complaining about rising sea temperatures. Sea levels. In a country like this. Oh, there's that crosswind. I'll take the gear up, please. And let's set it at, what did I, oh, no. You know what, 5,000 might actually do the job. And 5, there, thank you. What am I missing? Yaw dampener. Okay, we'll take some yaw dampener. And vertical speed, let's not kill ourselves. And just climb at 800 will do. Alright. Take those flaps up as well, and see, look how low that island is. Look at all the birds in the sky. Honda Jet is such a beautiful plane, in my opinion. I haven't got it yet. I'm resisting. I went and bought the MiG-21. You seem to be jumping. Stutter graphics is going down the runway. The runway was not 100% smooth. So I might have been going up and down, but yeah, look, the ping might be pretty bad to, what am I looking for? Oh, landing gear and taxi lights. You don't need to be on. Oh, it's going all the way around. Oh, I hate it when you miss the takeoff there. Alright, you better turn around again. Where are you going? Did I have it set to take off from the other end? I think I did, so it's going to the climb out now. Alright, it looks like we're going around the island. Look, it's on autopilot. I'm going to let it do that. Put my Xenon to put my alarm on today. Yeah, that's cool. Mine did, yeah. I think I was meant to take off at the other end. When I say the wrong end, the opposite end to where everybody else took off. But hey, we get to see Mauki. I'm not even sure how to pronounce the island. I'm going to fly over 2 other Cook Islands. It looks like it's coming around to my path. Well, look, you know what? It's going to let Steve and Bongo Bird get up in the air. but everybody's got their Honda jets. Except Sean. Sean's in the 146. Had I thought about it, 146 might have been a good plane to take. P3A, is that the freeware P3 that they converted? And how is that going now? Because I initially converted my own and it didn't bother keeping it. Excuse me while I just drink a morning shake. Breakfast for champions. Thank you, 10 likes already. Oh my god. And we only just took off. Oh, most of us did. Steve's still starting up his Honda jet, but I have a feeling he's not going to have much problem catching us. Alright, looks like the information across the top is actually working. We're going to NIUE, which, being a 4-letter country and also airport, means that their airport code is their whole country. Why is PK? Why is PK? Sure what that means actually. Alright. Oh yeah, let's where are we? We're climbing to 5. It's 38 nautical miles to the first island, and you can see it on my digital display there. There is an island, a little green flat thing, which is technically probably exactly what we're going to get here. Review Master 11 now. 11. Oh my god, there's 11 likes. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Review Master. Yes is okay. Alright, yeah, cool. I might end up installing some of those because, you know, people can see them. That's the one from flightsim.to, obviously. Cook Islands. Now, I want some information. I am on Twitch as well today. Let's just see if that's actually working fine. Hello. Yep, seems to be working fine. Wow, it's not actually that far behind too. Hello, Review Master. Welcome aboard. Yes. Look, everybody's welcome to fly. Now, we are doing a Pacific flight. It is a long flight, this one. I'm going to go as fast as I can, but I want to do 5,000 feet to see the islands here. Oh, that's what I wanted. Did I hit pause? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's go Google Maps. Might be the best way of doing this. No, 12, it says. West USA, yeah. You know what? I need to actually eventually get one of those little things that pop up. You can put in ! server. Right, Cook Islands. Let's click on it. Just Google. Okay, the Cook Islands is a nation in the South Pacific with political links to New Zealand. Its 15 islands are scattered over a vast area. The largest islands is Aratunga. Is home to rugged mountains and Avurai. I'm not sure what that is. The national capital. To the north, there's an island, vast lagoon encircled coral reefs and small sandy inlets. The country is renowned for many snorkeling and scuba diving sites. The next island we're going to the final one, sorry, is NIUE. That's also, they're under the protection of New Zealand and Commonwealth protection. We're not going to get to the main island, unfortunately. The main island, or the biggest island of Cook Islands, was so much further south that to do that down to there and then continue where we're going, it just made it way too long, about 5 or 6 hours. Lots of buttons presses in the correct order, or Jet doesn't like it. Yeah, the 146 is like that, but once you got it set, you're probably pretty good. So what I want to do, ground speed 264, but IAS 239. So about 239 is all I'm going to do here. We probably are going into the wind, are we? No, I've got a tailwind. Wow, I've actually got a tailwind for a change. Excuse me. Review Master says, I'm just doing my usual Y-pad. That's Adelaide to Melbourne. Okay. 120 in the A320. Oh, hey, what happened? I saw it, I hear it. Hang on. Let me click. Sean, member for 8 months. I'm still enjoying lots of fun with some great people. Thank you very much, Sean. You guys will be getting close to those 12 months, and you'll be getting the purple triple lightsaber. When I say purple, it's magenta actually, probably is better. Kind of like Mace Windu. And I don't know if I think it says gold wings, but instead of the blue circle with the double Jedi Academy, it'll be the Jedi Outcast game logo, sort of the triple lightsabers. For members, you can go on to stuff about members, and you can actually see it there. But thank you very much, Sean. How do I pin that? Do I just press that? Oh, there we go. That's at the top. Review. Next is YPad to YPPH. PPH. Where is PPH? Is that Perth? 310-ish. My autopilot is not wanting to follow the flight plan, says Bongo Bird. Do you have it on the magenta line? Or do you have a green line? Subscribed from South Australia. Welcome, Review Master. Also, do you have GPS or do you have roll? If you have roll, press the nav button again, and it will change it from roll to GPS. When I say roll, R-O-L. Also, if you have the 350, you can click on the screen and you change CDI source here, GPS. Here we go, another island. Alright, I want to work out where we are. Alright, so Mookie. This will be My Tiaro, which has a large lagoon in. I think there's unless we missed the other one further north. No, I hope not. Because that one looks prettier. Unless we went to Atui. Let's see if this one has a big lagoon in it. Press the nav button, it goes to VOR, and it doesn't work. Are you in the 350? Can't remember. There's another island further north. Oh, this is Atui, A-T-I-U. The other one was over that way. Oh, what's showing? Oh, there it is there. That one had the big lagoon in it. Anybody's welcome to do a touch and go on the dirt strip. I'm not going to. But what I am going to do is climb. We head up to the NCAI. Hey, there's another lightsaber. Sean Atkins is also a member for 8 months. Thank you very much. It makes a sound, but you don't see anything other than the member for 8 months. I need to have something else that comes up on the screen. I've got to work on that. for those member stuff. I also need to set it up so that it reads out some of the information. There we go, some thanks and some long road home icons. Do you know, once we finish this long road home, I'm going to have to change that icon to something else. Suggestions would be good. What we can do, because Sean Dale, I've got a special sound for him. This is for Sean. Thank you very much for your 8 months. It's a magic welcome. My accent's probably terrible. Oh man. Alright. And because Sean Atkins has also done his 8 months, there's the one for Mr. Sean Atkins. Go check out his channel as well. Alright, heading up to NCAI, and I might actually start climbing. This is a tiny island further north. Oh, there is a little one just here. Where are you? Here's my mouse. Oh wow, we've got some angelic music. I'm going to move that on. Apparently there's an island down there. I cannot see it. Oh, because it's coming. Oi! Gowan, member for 8 months. I'm pinning everybody up to the top there. Thank you very much, Gowan, and he's like Saban and Jedi Master and Ogie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Gowan. We got one for Gowan as well. Princess of Canada. Oh man, can I muck up that writing anymore? FS 2020 update 10 in August.
I'm the Princess of Canada. Yeah. Although I can't officially back that up with me.
Love it. I am going to climb. Climb at 1,000. Hello. Hello, donkey. Alright. Another flat island. I don't think these are necessarily detailed as well as they could be. No room for pin everyone. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happens with the pinning up the top on actual YouTube. On mine, I'm in the studio.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I have a whole plethora of sounds. I've got 3 for Stu as well. Is he going to play? Stu, mate. Stu 1, Stu 2, or Stu 3, but not just Stu. I think that's only on Gamey Wombats. RK9. Stu, you're in the RK9. Nothing to keep up.
Don't feel bad for losing. I was wrestling wolves back when you were at your mother's teat.
I think I got in there first, Flying Frog. We can make the whole stream full of going through the sounds. So Wes is my adult one. I'm wondering if he's at work today. I did invite him to come flying. Gowan's already making his way along, and Bongo Bird, mate, what are you flying and how did you get over there so quick? Honda Jet. Oh, you were having trouble with the flying plane, that's why you're over there. Yeah, well, let's get this a little bit further out. This will show just how vast this area is that we're flying. Look at all the jets sitting behind me. That's amazing. The fact that I'm actually in front of you guys. I mean, that won't last for very long. I'm sure you guys will race past me. Grr, bloody hosts.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Yes, I'm heading to 30,000. Bongo Bird figured out autopilot. Awesome. Heading to the moon.
No way.
We landed on the moon. Love it. Gowan's in the CJ4. Look at that, he's almost at 20. Almost at 30. Yep. Handyman. I guess we need to keep an eye on temperature. What are we, 8 degrees? We're in the Pacific though. But once we get to 30,000, yeah. Now, do I have ice stuff? Yep, it's windshield ice. Propeller de-ice is off, but I could put it on automatic. I think I'll put it on automatic and fuel bin. And there's brake de-ice. So if you've got ice on there and you need to brake it, brake the ice button. That's not actually what it means, in case anybody's wondering. Oh, you know what I might do? I'm going to take this screen, drag it off, so I can keep an eye on, where is it there, that'll do. So, I've ordered a touchscreen, 9 inch is what I've got, coming, where I can plug it in USB-C, and that screen that I just dragged off, I will be able to go and click on it, because I think I can click on it here, yeah, and then I can change, you know, my options and stuff off screen, but I'll be able to do it actually by touching, so I'm looking forward to that. Excuse me. Review Master, do you have issues with YPPH? That's Perth, right? With large stutters. HJet does it all automatic. Okay, cool. For me, and just me, as I've messed everything up with my plane. S down 20 and 10. Brett voice 2. Oh, wait, what? My voice is 2? Brett playing 0, music 0. How can I increase everything outside my game? Okay, so go press the Windows key. It will bring up the access to the little microphone thing down the bottom there. Right mouse click on the microphone, go open a volume mixer, and it will bring a thing that you have volume mixers, and you can raise Google Chrome or Explorer or Firefox or whatever you're using. And you can lower the sim to whatever works between you listening to both the sim and to the web page that you're watching it on. I'm assuming you're on like Windows 10. So the Windows button, right mouse click on the speaker icon in the bottom right hand corner. Go to the sound, what did I say it was? Open a volume mixer, and then you can lower the sim a fraction and raise the web page that you're watching on. Hope that works. Also, is my voice not loud enough? I mean, I kind of checked to make sure that it was loud enough today. Also, don't want that music overwhelming you guys. I can turn that down. I have actually turned the sim plane down a fraction too. We were flying the 337 last night, and outside 35, man, he's going to need some fuel. Alright, that's empty. Yeah, thank you. So simple. Thanks. Must all sorted. That's alright. It's kind of how I control my volumes as well. So when we played the Augie, I just muted it on the flight sim, so I can lower it. Well, that's actually full volume, but I thought that would be too loud for you guys. So, and what it does, it'll lower other plane sounds. It'll lower inside and outside, so you can go into sim and you can change all that. But when you're like, say, streaming or something, and I need to drop everything, yeah, volumes are all good. Everything was perfect. You know, it's cool. No, Sean's just talking about on his end, because he's trying to listen to both the stream and he's got his sim running, and he's trying to juggle the two. So I understood what he meant. Bongoboo says I'm going to France in a 787 pretty soon here. I have never gotten the chance to fly in a 787 before. I don't think I have either. Oh no, what's going on now? I did lower my music just a fraction. I don't want that too loud because it gets too loud for me too. Kind of wanted background noise. And my microphone, I don't necessarily want to be swallowing the microphone. Where are you? Let's go back about that way. Also, a heads up warning for today. I will be keeping one eye on expecting a delivery of wood. So I'm getting my firewood delivered today, so 6 cubic meters. So I'll have a truck come up the driveway. At least that's the plan, as long as he doesn't find it too wet. I think the jets are overtaking me now. Whoa, there we go. There's another island. That actually looks nice. Look at that. So if the truck turns up, I'll be just shoving it on autopilot and get rid of my camera for a second, and away we go. Flying Force says, I love the 787, flew in one from Dubai to London. Yeah, no, don't know if I've ever had the chance of that. I haven't done any flying outside of Australia since the end of the 90s. I have done flying inside, but pretty much always in a A320. What's that? Is that an island or is it on? I was going to say there's something coming up. but I can't work out whether it's a smudge. I think that's just a cloud. But I'll tell you what, I do have a smudge on my screen. Oh man, wiping a screen that doesn't have glass on the front of it, got to be very careful. My guess is that was opening a can of Pepsi too quickly and it something's spat out. That's so bad. There's definitely something there though. What is that? Nope, it's gone. It was a fluff of cloud. There it is there. You know what? Can we make this go faster? Let's go check out some of these islands while we're here. Because who's planning on flying back to the Cook Islands anytime soon? Probably no one. Well, my camera's not going to go faster. Where are we? 18,000 feet. I don't think there's all that much detail. Not like Tahiti. Tahiti had heaps of stuff. Wow, my drone is going as fast as it can. But because we're doing, what are we doing? 258 knots. TAS, true airspeed. Kind of looks like Microsoft default. Nobody's going to bother looking at this island, but I'll put something in there with some what looks like trees. Disappointing. I'll tell you what though, imagine all the detail. Look at the trees. I just think that they put all this in the sim. Although it's generated, I don't think necessarily you'll see the same bunch of trees that I do. Like these two here, you may or may not find them there on yours if you came here. And we bring it back. Yeah, look at that. I knew I'd be last. Wouldn't take long. Yeah, it looks cool from here though. It's at almost 20,000 feet. Redo the barometric pressure, thank you. So we have had many flight sim titles, but there has never been a Navy sail sim that allows you to go around the world on the sea. Yeah, the submarine simulator one allows you to go anywhere in the world. You need to get fuel though, but I've watched people do that. They actually can sail the whole ocean. What's it called? Silent Hunter 4, I think, allowed you to do that. Yeah, I think Silent Hunter 4 you could sail the whole ocean. And you can sail it in real time if you really wanted to, but I was meant to be a question. We have we had? No, yeah. But has there been ever? Yes, Silent Hunter 4 is what I'm, yeah, that's right. There is a boat in a flight sim now, so you can, yeah, well, you can do that too. There's a couple of boats for sale. But yeah, Silent Hunter, I don't know if it's 3 as well, but I know Silent Hunter 4 because I've watched people play that series, and you can technically sail your submarine both on the surface and underneath in real time the whole way. Most people just speed it up multiple times so that they don't have to spend the real time going there. But you've also got to feed your crew, and you've got to keep the oil, and you've got to do maintenance and all that type of stuff, and also then sink other boats and enemy and the likes. There are boats in Microsoft Flight Sim, so technically you can sail the whole ocean. Yeah, Silent Hunter 4 only covered Pacific. Was it 3 then? Because there's one there you can go all the way around the world. You could go, or maybe it's mods that allowed it. Hang on. Because I've seen them down the Pacific, I've seen them go over into the Indian Ocean. They could go down past South America. I don't know whether it let you travel the whole thing. Okay, so Silent Hunter 5 Battle of the Atlantic, Silent Hunter 4 Wolves of the Pacific. Maybe it's mods, mate. You know what? It might have been mods that let people go the whole world. But yes, they were based in like Pacific. You can play as an American sinking Japanese stuff. You can play as German sinking Allied stuff. Yeah, you know what? It might have been mods that I saw. So Silent Hunter 3 is a U-boat battling Battle of Atlantic. But you could actually go down past South America. Hey, here we go. We're at the island. Yeah, NCAI. Nice atoll. You could be right though. It might have been actually with mods that I saw, because I have been watching a guy do a series on. I think he did Silent Hunter 3 and also Silent Hunter 4. Could have been some add-ons that came with the Silent Hunter 4. It's pretty old. Yeah, I can't see. But, yeah, Silent Hunter 4 was good. I'm contemplating doing Cold Waters, but you can't necessarily sail the whole ocean. You travel via the map and then go in an area. Currently chilling in the back of my private jet. Bongo Bird, what did you get into? Where are you? You're in the Honda jet, aren't you? So you're sitting in one of the back seats. Come on the outside view. Let's get back. Inside view. I don't think I can get into the cabin, can I? No. Right, I will set up a way of doing that, because you can do some modifications, and then what I can do is I could actually go and sit in one of those seats as well. What have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8 plus whatever's down the back. I'll have a look at that in a moment with a drone. But, there is an airstrip down there. I did decide to go much higher. What is our ground speed? 244 knots. We are still climbing. I'm getting up to about 25,000. Oh, there was a hiccup. What was that? Cold Waters is great fun. Need patience though. Hurry up and wait type of game. Red Storm Rising. Yes, I remember Red Storm Rising. I will start doing some Cold Wars. There'll be some solo play. I've also just started Railway Empire. I've done the tutorial that'll be out tonight. So in 15 hours, or basically technically tomorrow morning, Tuesday for me. And that'll be once a week, just some gameplay. I will do the tutorial stuff, I'll stretch some more stuff, but once I learn stuff, I've got all the DLC for Railway Empire, and I'll probably be also doing some Australia map on that, so that should be pretty cool too. Chilling at 40k above the weather. 110 out puts me right at 9 PM my time. Perfect. You are 1 hour and 10 minutes out. What am I? 9.6 nautical miles to this place here, Avarua Airport. So there's a bit of a harbour jetty thing down there that they may have put out into the ocean to take ships in. I wouldn't be surprised that they get visits here. It looks like a decent airport as well. Tourism would be big here, I'd imagine. Almost looks like they've got 2 airports there. 28,000 feet. Busy boy. Hey, Xenon, you're actually up higher, are you? Am I last? Nope. Banjo Frog. Oh no, he's just doing circles around me. Because he can. Much faster. Alright. So once I get on past this airport, I'll find out just how far out I am. Although, you know what, yeah, ETA is 1 hour and 4 minutes. 1 hour and 4 minutes? No, it's 1 minute, 4 seconds. Oh, to this current one. Yeah, alright. Once I pass this, then I'll know just how fast we will be. But the deal is to climb, I think I got what, 35,000 ceiling on these things, which is pretty cool. Well, we just get into airspeed. We're going to have to level out pretty soon because I'm getting to where I almost need to put flaps on. Alright. Ooh, my ETA is 2.5 hours. Well, that would be about right for the stream. Okay. It might be a bit over a 3-hour stream, so Gowan, mate, if you do a run for it and you get there early and it works well for you time-wise, that's totally fine, understandable. Go for it. Is Banjo Frog going in for a landing? I think he's going. Oh, I don't know. Can't tell. This music works well for this. Let me get my ugly mug off the screen for it. That's pretty cool music. I've got a few people in front of us. Now there are no islands as far as I could tell, at least no airports between here and NIUE. And it's not the direct line from between where we took off and where we're flying, but you know, we get to see these Cook Islands. I mean, how cool is this? What was the name of this place again? This one. Aratunga. Aratunga is the main town of the island of Aitutaki in the Cook Islands. The main wharf is located here and there is access to the lagoon. The largest supermarket is also located there. Cook Island's Christian church was built in 1828 by the London Missionary Society. Okay. There's a place called Hollywood Store. Huh. Private Island Resort. Wow. Beach Resort. Yeah, that's a tourism place. Gina's Beach Lodge. 1 Foot Island. That's pretty cool. Yeah, was it Aitutaki? Ah, nice. That's very nice. Like, oh my god, that's almost like Tahiti bucket list thing. If you're going to go to Bora Bora or something, go here as well. I wonder if they get cruise ships that come through here. That'd be cool. Tell you what though, there is not much else around. So when I zoom out of my map, it's a long way to NIUE. Almost looks like there's an island atoll there. Oh, there it is. Parmesan Island. Oh, I wonder if we fly over that. No, but Parmesan Island is an atoll that will be... Oi, what'd you do that for? Out there somewhere. I'll keep an eye out. It'll be along this line that we're passing through. Looks like a nice atoll, but there's no airport. Actually, there's not much of anything there. There is a church. Bobtown. What are you going to call it? Bobtown. Wow, there's 3 streets. Yeah, I don't think anybody actually lives there. Oh no, wait, there's some houses there. Wow, that is remote. So halfway between where we're heading, which is from that island to the next one, is 280 nautical miles. 280? Yeah, 280 nautical miles. No, 560 nautical miles. Holy schmoly. Halfway between, there's this tiny little atoll called Parmesan Island. It seems like a great place to go skinny dipping in though. It looks warm, I mean. Yeah, as long as nothing's biting your bits. Sure. I'll keep my pants on, thanks. Keep my bits protected, thanks. We might fly pretty close to Parmesan Island. There's Steve. He's found the go button on his HA420 Honda Jet. What's our ground speed? 244? No, I've got actually 276. So is my speed stopped again on my fly dashboard? I think it has. Are we heading to... Whoa, we didn't like that. 256? Yes, we are. Ground speed, I've got definitely 276. I don't think the fly live thing's worth dropping. Bob Downtown. Yeah, okay. No, just Bobtown. Nothing worse than having your bits bit. Yeah. Have you ever had sea lice? You get onto some beaches. I don't remember where it was. It might have been Hawaii. And you can basically, with the rough water and stuff, you know, they'll get all over you. You feel these little bites on you. It's almost like getting mosquito bites, but inside the water. Yeah, you don't want to be sitting down in the shallows there for too long because they'll go up your pants. Obviously, when the water rushes away, they go out, but they're like little mites. Little mites. Now, NIUE, where we're heading. NIUE is a small island nation in the South Pacific. It's known for limestone cliffs and coral reef dive sites. Migrating whales swim to NIUE's waters between July and October. There's a Hooverloo Forest Conservation Area with trails of fossilized coral forests lead through the Tonga and Valconia chasms. I'm not sure what that is. There's rock pools and stuff. It's really nice there. Hey, Hide in Kush says, hi bro. G'day. Welcome. We are currently flying from the Cook Islands to NIUE. So we've just left, I don't remember what we call it again. Aitutaki, I think it is. Aitutaki. So the atoll there, just above my my tail. Ooh, there it is there. So we've just left, flying over that. We're at 30,000 feet. Got a few people in front of us because they're all decided that jets would work better than a prop plane. Hey, that works. Do I have my live chat working? Can you guys see that actually somebody is chatting on Twitch rather than on YouTube? I'm thinking to buy this simulator, but I have no idea how to drive these things. Should I buy it? Look, you can learn pretty quickly. You may not know all the buttons, but there are tutorials in game. There's tutorials online. Sorry, just about to sneeze. And you get to see the world. You can make it as hard or difficult as you like by changing your options. So if you are still learning, just have all the options to help you. So like when I put my mouse over something, it pops up underneath telling me what it is. I haven't turned that off because on some planes I don't know what the button is, but on others I've worked it out. But you can turn off all your assistances, or you can actually get help flying. So yeah, go for it. Nope, can't see Fitch Tweed in YouTube, if that's what you meant. Yes, that is what I meant. So the chat's not coming up on screen, I'm guessing. I don't know. Let me just see if I can fix that now. There we go. It's up back up on the screen. Alright, bottom left hand corner above my window there. It might have not been refreshed and needed fixing up. So now you should be able to see live on Twitch. There we go. Game Pass, possibly as much as $1 a month. Yeah, that'd be the best way of getting it. Yeah. Spend just the $1 a month to start off with. Or, yeah, I think it's $1 a month for the first 3 months. And you can test it. And if it doesn't work for you, don't buy it. And then you won't have to worry about it. I'll disappear quickly. So Game Pass, possibly as much as $1. Try out, not sure. But if you like, then it's a must. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Is this game open world? Yes, it is. The entire planet is actually modeled. So they use Bing Maps. Bing Maps is a Microsoft Google map type thing. So like Google Maps, but it's Microsoft Bing Maps. And they actually use that with satellite pictures, and they modeled the whole world. So yeah, it's pretty cool. See you, bye. All have a good one. See you, Stu, mate. Have a good night. I know it's late for you and you've got to get going. Still live on Twitch. Yes, I am live on Twitch. It's actually not too delayed on Twitch. YouTube seems to add an extra 30 seconds. Maybe 20 sometimes to my delay. But not enough to cache the 30-second satellites that dropped out from Starlink last week. I go to 34. See if we can get some faster ground speed. Morning, Bubba says. Morning, all. Bubba says hello, Bubba. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, are we getting some turbines? Exactly where are we getting turbines from? There's nothing but ocean down there. 31 knot, almost headwind. This is just going to slow us down, isn't it? We'll do a little bit of a climb. Twitch is something you do after getting hit in the head too hard. Good on you, Gavin. Yeah, see you soon, mate. Have a good night. What we need to do is put in exclamation mark Stu3. You'll be back.
You'll be back. You haven't seen the last of Willie.
And that's especially for you, mate. Have a good night. Alright. Oh yeah, we are getting some decent wind here. Uh, 24 knot. Okay, so it's gone from 31 down to 24, so that's good. Brett, honestly, I'm 30 and looking for a simulation game to play when I'm stoned. So I was thinking of buying Euro Truck Sim. What do you suggest? Mate, Euro Truck Sim is awesome. Streets are fairly narrow, but it's awesome. I do have it. So is American Truck in this sim, and the streets are a lot wider. Honestly, I'd recommend both of them. Depends whether you want to drive in UK on the right hand side and then into Europe still on the right hand side, or you can change to left hand side, or you go American Truck Sim where you're only on the left hand side. I've got both. I love both. They're awesome. I'm not sure I'll be doing an American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim tomorrow stream. Normally that's my Tuesdays, but getting a load of firewood delivered, depending on exactly where it goes. Hey, there we go. Oh, look at that. I finally got my thing popped up. Thank you very much for following. Hyde and Kush. Thank you very much, or Kush. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you very much for following me on Twitch. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. I've got to move 6 cubic meters of firewood out of the way tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be jumping in. Truck or airplane? Well, look, you get to see the whole world. Now I'm flying over ocean, but you get to fly over land, and you will see what it looks like. And it's fairly well detailed in some things. Like if you have a look at any other flight sim or truck sim. Okay, the thing here is I'm on autopilot. Once you learn how to do autopilot and you can just look at the stuff, that's chill out. But if you're on driving, there's no autopilot. You can put cruise control on, but it doesn't steer for you. So you still got to concentrate the whole time. So there's a way of thinking, well, if all I wanted to be able to do is look at stuff and I can get my plane into the air and go autopilot over to there and I can look at everything else and explore, yeah. Or you get a light plane, you go really low over the land. Oh, we really are a long way from anywhere, aren't we? Looks like contrails over there. And also on both of them you can play with other people. So totally up to you. Let's go and have a look inside like we said we would. I like that channel. Keep it up, mate. No problem. So I'll be in between American Truck, Euro Truck and Flight Sim on Twitch. I am also on YouTube, and you can actually go and check out some other videos. I need to get a seat from here somewhere, so I can just like look out the wing and sip a cocktail. And there's a hole in the floor. Ooh, that's not very good. Who put that there? Someone lifted the carpet. I'm sure there's a window there. Sorry for bothering with questions. I have 2 more, mate. Go for it. Whoops. I'm using the drone at the moment, so it allows me to just fly around. Who do we have at the front? We've got. She's flying. Okay. I think they've made the female the default now. Ah, there is gaps here. I guess you're not supposed to see them, because you're not supposed to be able to get in from this view. Am I still climbing? Oh yeah, I am. Sean. What happens when you crash the plane? Okay, so and do you earn money and purchase? No. So it is totally open, free world sandbox type thing. You can have crash detection turned off and you'll just bounce off the ground. If you do not have it turned off, you get a black screen and you have to start flying again, so you have to load back in. The benefit of turning that crash detection off is that you can bounce and potentially reset it by pressing some keys and buttons and getting back in the sky. Or it'll bounce and you can continue flying. So you can turn it off, or you can have it on and it just goes black screen. So you don't see a crumpled up thing like some games have crash detection and modeling and stuff. Not quite that realistic. Only because I think so many people would be crashing planes, and you know, supposedly 9/11 happened because they could practice on flight sim. Supposedly. Of crashing into buildings. So now you just get a black screen. Or you bounce off. Although most buildings don't have a hit marker. So you actually go straight through. Like this music, working very well. Very chilled. Is there any achievements in this game? What is the difference between 1 hour play against... oh yeah, look, you do get those type of achievements. You know, basically... excuse me. It counts your time, how much you've flown. Being more of a simulator, it will try and just count your time of what you've supposedly realistically done. But when it comes to you can get add-ons that allow you to carry cargo, so like biplanes, set up a business, fly from one point to another, and make an income in the sim. But that's an add-on, so it's actually something you've got to do. Fundamentally, it's a simulator rather than a game. Emphasis on using a sim as a way to learn to fly. Yeah, it's probably more for the learning to fly. But like I said, there are some add-ons that you can get that will turn it into a way of basically realistically, or as simulated, earning an income. So and it will actually count if you take off and you're too rough with the plane and the cargo gets damaged, or you land too hard and it gets damaged. Yeah, Air Hauler 2 is one of them. I haven't got myself to go, yes, I'm going to get that yet. I have thought about it. But I've got so many other things that I can do or already do that I'm like, maybe not. Because it's fairly involved. But you can basically, like, you start off flying little planes, and the more money you earn, the bigger plane you can carry, more stuff, and then you can go further, or you get a supply chain, or then you get other pilots that can actually fly for you, so you can get multiplayer as well. in that. Yeah. But at the moment, what we're doing, I'm doing a trip around the world, pretty much. So I'm taking the long road home. We're flying from the UK up through Europe, Russia, over to Alaska, Canada, US, all the way down through the Central Americas and South America, and I've gone from Chile over across the Pacific now, going through the island nations, which is where we just left the Cook Islands. So we flew from Tahiti to the Cook Islands, and now from the Cook Islands to Niue, and then I'll go from Niue to Fiji, and then from Fiji I have no idea where to go. The internet and move the web page to go to Tonga. I was telling you guys about going to Tonga, and it died completely. Alright, stream's current bit rate is a lot. Yeah, no, you should be sending it through now. I don't know, internet just stopped all of a sudden. I hope the Starlink thing's not back. This is Brett must be upgrading the Xbox again. No, just talking about Starlink and they dropped him out. No, not that button. Did Twitch stop or get going again? No, Twitch seems to be going. Wavy wave. I don't know. It just all of a sudden stopped. Yeah, there we go. Got my wave. Okay, cool. I don't know, guys. I was surfing the internet saying I want to fly from Niue over to Niafu and then down through to probably to Tonga, and then from Tonga over to Fiji, because that way we can zigzag our way over to some of these extra islands, and then probably from Fiji to Vanuatu, New Caledonia. Oh, then we need to work out where to go from New Caledonia. Maybe Burnt Pine. Go to Norfolk and then down New Zealand and head down New Zealand. What do you reckon? That might be a good idea. Some more ocean flying. Probably about the same distance we're doing. Alright, please let me know you can hear me. Should be working. Yeah, you're still there. It just stopped altogether. Although, what I do need to do is it actually turned my data off because the internet went off so long that it actually turned off the world. So, we'll just put that back on. Hit refresh if you haven't already, because it should actually just show up. Hang on, I've actually just got to reload in the data. So if you can hear me, hit refresh. Yeah, what Flying Frog said there, refresh screens. Okay. So it actually went black, did it? Because I noticed Twitch was working. Twitch live after tea break. Yeah, it took just a few seconds to come back on Twitch. YouTube must have paused even longer. I have no idea why, but it did actually just drop out completely. Like the internet just went off. No more internet for you. What are we? 36% of the way. 400 and whoa. Cabin altitude. Use oxygen masks. Okay, thank you. I shall use oxygen masks. Anybody know where the oxygen masks are? There they are. Oh, you can't touch them. Wow, is that because I'm at 34,000? Well, minus 44 degrees outside. We might just need internet like it has right now. No, it's sending again. What is going on? Hang on, let me just have a look at my all net ceased for like 3 seconds. Yeah, it's doing that. Oh, is that kicking my Twitch on and off? Hope not. Let's have a look. What do I need to press? I need to press that. Starlink. Maybe they've got those same the last few days, which is why I made up with lots of streaming. Alright, let's have a look at the network. It is online, which if you're hearing me say this, it should actually be online anyway. Outages. Yeah, well, that'd be the outage a moment ago, and the outage before. There's 2 outages. What happened? No satellites. 47 seconds. There was no satellites at 10:10. Yeah, 7 minutes ago, and there was a 15-second outage at 10:15. No satellites. Okay, it's 100% Starlink, not my system overloading or anything like that. Half out loud, I thought my 4G was causing it, but no, maybe no. No. Okay, so Starlink dropped out two dropouts in the last, since 10:10, so in the last 7 minutes. One lasted 47 seconds, which is why I got kicked off, and one lasted 15 seconds, why it just did the little information thing. Now we just got to get it back to normal. Did Twitch continue, or did it? It has continued by the looks of it. Well, this is not good. Okay, just had another outage. That's the 3rd one in 8 minutes. I need to refresh my own Twitch. Okay, no, we're back on. That's 3 outages in 8 minutes. Something's going on with Starlink again. I don't know if you guys can see this, but let me see if I can put it up there. You see that the little lines that go down? 47-second outage and 2 15-second outages. Wow. Thanks, Elon. It's not like I wasn't live streaming or anything. Now I am on normal latency, so current video is interlaced, but interlaced video is not supported. How the heck did I get it interlaced? I didn't set it that way. No. Alright, look. With that type of internet, there's nothing I can do about it. This is what we had last week, but it happened every 6 minutes to 6.5 minutes, losing it for 30 seconds at a time. 15 seconds we can handle, 30 seconds not so good. But I actually thought we'd got rid of that. That whole dropout was no longer a problem. Do you know what? I've got plenty of battery, 97%. I'll leave that there so I can see if there's a outage happening. Sheesh. Alright, for those who are downloading this livery, so that you can see my plane, I have updated with the Cook Islands flag. You can see there, along with the Union Jack on the top left and a bunch of stars. Actually, let's see if we can get the camera in nice and close. There we go. So we've got the French Polynesian flag, so Tahiti. Chilean flag. Let's see if we get that level. There we go. Can we go backwards? Now I can't even remember which ones we were at. But anyway, we made our way along this line. Still can't get these guys straight. I'll have to learn how to edit properly. But yeah. It does look nice with that sunlight down there, doesn't it? But yes, Brett, pound, mate, 4G. When it drops out too, I'm like, the mobile, and then realise it's the other end. But nothing I can do about the satellite stuff. So as you can see, it's now been at least another 5 minutes, and it stopped. So I'm hoping it was just one dodgy satellite going over. Because, okay, hang on. The last satellite outage I had was at 3:06 and 3:08 AM. So then 7 hours. So hopefully we don't get the next one for another 7 hours. It went off for 45 seconds and 15 seconds as well. This went for 47 and 15. Maybe there's a dodgy satellite that's flying around up there that they haven't been able to repair, which then means that there's a gap. We could always hope that that's the case. I'll also show you guys, so let's see if we can get this on the screen. I've got a Starlink coverage tracker. Let's see if this page even opens up. There we go. Let's bring this over behind my head. Okay, cool. So the satellites that I am working on at the moment are probably these ones here, and then so I'm in this area here, so Devonport's right up there and I'm a bit below, so I'm bouncing off these ones, probably maybe even these ones, but probably actually more these ones now, and then these ones. So I'm communicating with these towers here, so this would be the one I'm going for. If there's a gap, kind of like, see how there's a big gap here? Ooh, that's not good. Although by the time we'll have one that's actually a lot closer and go over. So my satellite dish faces south, so it's probably southwest. It's probably already picking this one up here. So yeah, you just had a complete line of satellites go over you. That would be these ones, I'm guessing. This shows you which tower and ground station it's actually meeting with. So this one here may actually bounce off this one when it gets further. Or I do have another website that does show the constellation site parts of where they were going. So you can see that if that's the same one. See, that's just getting out of my range. I don't know, but I'm probably picking up one of these ones here somewhere, hopefully, or it is beaming to this one, and then next to this one, and then that one. I don't know. How accurate this map is, I don't know. They're fairly, fairly accurate. But I'm bouncing off those Victorian places. So yeah, look, it's like everything. When it works, it works. Well, it's great. Yeah. The amount of speed that I've been able to get usually is awesome. Right, so we're about halfway now, are we? 42%. Oh, I think my Fly Live died at 42%. No. Stop it and start it again. There we go. And we are taking off from... Where do we take off from? YCMK, no, sorry, NCMK to NIUE. NIUE. And no, 43% was actually correct. But we're going faster, so I'm halfway through my time, I'm guessing. It is also very new tech, so there will be bugs to start out. Oh, absolutely. It's only, what, a few years old, really, for the low-level satellites. I mean, satellite internet has been around for a while, but their speed's woeful, and they're fairly much those geostationary satellites. I think we have 3 as part of Sky Muster, which is for the country people in Australia, but it's like dial-up speeds. It's so slow, but it lets them get their emails and the weather and stuff. Hey, Flight Sim Kid is now following on Twitch. Thank you very much. Welcome. Love it how that little thing comes up. I need to work out how to get, excuse me, where it says my most recent follower, I can't seem to get the information to come up on the screen, which is a bit of a shame. I can get subscriber and I can get even the latest donation, but I can't get the latest follower. Streamlabs doesn't seem to have a section for that. We've got a bit more weather coming up. I must admit we have had pretty bad weather here recently. Oh. We've got a 46 knot headwind. Excuse me while I blow my nose. That moment when you're like, I'm going to sneeze on stream. Let me see if I can quickly turn off the camera and mute. Very successfully, thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, bad weather. So I'm wondering if a lot of that's pushing weather out this way too. Look at that. That really lets you know how much you're out in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if we can get that camera going faster. There we go. Let's put a bit of scale in here. Let's see how far away Busy Boy is. Look at that, we're already a speck all by ourselves. All by our lonesome. No, it's actually me and the co-pilot. Oh, Busy Boy's way over. I almost can see Australia from up here. Yeah, it's like that. We won't be long back to Australia, and then what I need to do is learn what to do about the next series. I am doing the Concorde Around the World tour still. We'll do that again tomorrow night. Wow, Busy Boy was a long way away. He's also descending. Xenon, mate, are you descending down lower? Are you trying to get away from the headwinds, or what's going on? Gowan is 22 minutes out. I love the longitude. Yeah, you guys are really going for it. Me, I'll cruise along. I'll go get myself a cup of coffee soon. We'll have an intermission. I'll just leave the plane flying. Look, I can't even catch Brizzy Boy. Look at him. He's like, wait, what? I'm descending? Crap. Oh, he is going up. He is going up. I think he's just realized, wait, I'm descending? Alright, you might want to put a little bit more gradual climb on that. There we go. I can't even keep the camera still near him. There we go. Playing around, huh? Yeah. Now you're going up and down. But this is where the nearest plane is to me. And you can see where I am. There, on that flashing light dot way up in the sky there. Holy schmoly. So my ground speed is 250. Then on stuff to trim. Long way down, North Pole to south. Long way south in USA. So what? Long way south in USA. Coffee time, be right back. Alright, I had to go out and back. Put it back on autopilot. Alright, let's take the plane back. There we go. Just press 5 on the numpad and it resets you behind in case you're using a drone. Alright, what we will do is we will take a coffee break here. Go get a drink, toilet, smoke them if you got them. Get yourself a coffee. Thank you very much for 17 likes and the 12 people who are flying either with me and or watching, and those who are watching on Twitch, which I keep clicking off. 1 or 2, they come and go. Me as well. We'll have a quick intermission, and we are... Still says ETA is 1.5 hours. Even though the faster I go, I think I'm getting more headwind. So what I might do before I go intermission, I might actually descend and see if we can get away from some of this. I might try 28. We'll descend to 28. But just slowly. And see if we can get away from some of this headwind. We'll be right back. now. I noticed when I jumped on there and was listening to my own stream on the mobile phone, my plane was really loud. At least louder than I thought it was going to be. So I've fixed that. A couple of coffees there for you guys. Xenon's not sure he wants his second because he's on his second floor. So no coffee. I'm on my second floor, so no coffee. What do you mean second floor? You're on your second coffee? So no need. I'm on my second coffee. Alright. Thank you for the viewers who hung around. I think most of you are flying with us. Did Gowan go? I didn't see a note from him. Did he land? Well, I did see Flying Frog wrote, "See you, Gowan." Or did he race past you? Xenon says I got 4 floors. Walk downstairs, Xenon says Brett Pound. We've got a 29 knot headwind now. I've got a ground speed of 288. So I actually have sped up by descending down to 28,000 feet. I'm sure that 288 will slow down once I stop descending. I'm only doing 200 feet per second. 29 knot headwind though is better than the 43 that we had before. Gowan, I have about 10 minutes left. Oh right, okay. Yes, he has gone. No, he's probably just not on your screen anymore. He's not on mine. I'd say he's so far ahead. I have 321 nautical miles remaining. So 1 hour. So if you guys are hanging out with me for another hour, that's awesome. And to be honest, that will be about a 3-hour stream. Which, look, when it said 4 hours something flying, I'm like, no. That's a slow cruise speed. If I can get this thing going pretty quickly, and by dropping down to 28,000 feet now, I'm doing 200 and, okay, this is slowing down a fraction, 79 ground speed, but that's better than the 250 I was doing up higher. Still is a 29 knot headwind though. You know, I mean, I could be tempted to change it to you know, not live weather and go faster, but where's the fun in that? Quoting Gowan, 6 months, I have to get to bed, long day tomorrow. Yeah, no, that's right. He's got, okay, so, look, I totally understand. Gowan's on a different time zone from me for a start. But he's one of those go to bed early, get up early. Me, I'm go to bed really late or really early in the morning and get up as late as possible. Like, I hit the snooze, you know, twice this morning, and I can't afford to do that when I'm streaming. You know what happened with the last 3-hour tour? Yep. Got deserted on the island with some good looking ladies. Yeah, because you're flying ahead, that's right. Yeah, no, your name just dropped off the information, so... But I was thinking, oh, I missed it. I went and had a break, and I was like, oh no, is he landed and gone? No, he's still here. So I'm an early to bed too. Early in the morning, like 12:30, 1 a.m. And then I get up. Actually, I was awake on and off from about 6 a.m. this morning, but that's only because the missus got up 5:30 or whatever she said, to tend to the fire and decided she's going to stay up. But I wake up often around the 6, and then my wife's in at 7 a.m. going, "Can you turn the light on? I can't find my clothes." Because she did forgot to do it last night. But my alarm was set for 7:30, just to absolute latest, to make sure that I get ready and do everything I need to do before coming and joining you guys at 9 a.m. And usually I jump in on other people's streams, which actually Gowan was streaming this morning, in the flying boat, which was cool. Go check out his channel. That'll probably be processed up soon. Sean Dust says 286 knots ground speed I have now at 27,000 feet. Yeah, mine's coming down to 270 at 28,000 feet. But I've got a 30 knot headwind. What's your wind there, Sean? What's your headwind? Because you're in the 146, I believe, the BAE 146. Yeah, you're a morning person. That's right. Yeah. Me? Not so much. I mean, I'm still awake in the morning. Yeah, I don't know the last time. Yes, I know what happened with the last 3 hour tour. Yes, Gilligan. Yeah, you get stuck on the island with some good-looking ladies. Jeez, I was up at 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. You still missed Gamey Wombat. And you missed Gowan's impromptu stream. Even I got that. No idea how to check that in the 146. No. I have no idea how to check that either. This island is crazy flat. One good wave and it's all over. Yeah, pretty much. Although, wasn't I reading on about NIUE that there was a little bit of a mountain there somewhere? So it may not be. Hey, Fab Kebab! Love that name. Fab Kebab, welcome. He's following along on Twitch. Welcome. We're on our way to NIUE. NIUE. I actually don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. In the Pacific Ocean, not too far away from Tonga and Fiji. If you know where they are. Fab Kebab. Thank you. Just getting into MSFS from Melbourne. Mate, I'm from Tasmania. Not originally, I was born in Victoria. Raised in Sydney. Moved to Tasmania on my own account. I have to say that. No, actually, Tasmania is awesome. And what we're doing is we're flying from London, so Heathrow, all the way back to Hobart, the long way. So you're doing ground speed 321. Yeah, okay, that'll get you going. 150 miles from that one that blew up. Bet that rattled windows here. Yeah. 146 was made for proper men who don't worry about silly things like wind direction or speed. We have 4 mighty engines to get us out of trouble. And what's your speed, sorry? To get us out of trouble. Yeah, well, look, I guess the weight that you're carrying. Yeah, I'm in a small twin prop plane, but I'm still doing 271 ground speed. That's pretty phenomenal. I'm definitely last. Xenon's just off my left wing. I'm guessing what will happen is the path that he's taking will probably will converge just as we get to our final destination, which would make sense. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Fab Kebab, mate. If you're just getting into Flight Sim, if you haven't yet bought it, go get it on Xbox Game Pass for $1. So if you haven't got Game Pass already, you can actually get it for the introductory price of $1. I think you still get that, and I think that lasts for 3 months. And test it, see if you like it, see if you're into it. You can actually just use their Game Pass version for $1, and if you like it, go buy it. If you've already bought it, then mate, you can come fly with us if you want. We are out in the middle of the Pacific though, so there's no local airport to take off from. Airspeed's 218. My airspeed is... Where's my airspeed? 190. Sean says 288 ground speed with a 5 foot up... No, I think that means 5 degree up pitch. Trying to go as slow as possible. Slow as possible. Okay. 288. Okay, well you're still going a little bit faster than me, but alright. I am 284 nautical miles out. So, did you say one wave and it knocked the whole thing over? It says something about a mountain on there. Limestone cliffs. There must be some cliffs. Maybe it's just not, maybe it's not, modeled in, Microsoft Flight Sim. Looks like the airport's on the other side. Beaches. Do you know what? I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Yeah, let's get this one over here. Come on, Brett, put the hammer down. Mate, my hammer is down. I am full, flat out. Everything's up and running. So this is NIUE. Airport's there. Yeah, look, it's not much of a beach and stuff. There's one road that runs the whole thing and a couple going through, so kind of almost like what we took off from, but it is a larger island. So let's have a look. Go zoom out a bit. Oh, did we see this island? I don't think we actually could see Parmesan Island. Not that there's much there. But we are somewhere in about here, I'm guessing. You know what I might do? Let's put that back over there. Is there... No, I'm going to move this way. Any view of Parmesan Island? Too far away. Who knows where it is? Under there somewhere. Should have used the CJ4. Yeah. Yeah, I did juggle with that thought, but I've already done a couple of jet flights and I'm like, this is right on the stretch of the distance, and I'm like, you know what, if I just stayed with this plane a little longer, and my idea is to do these as a 3-hour stream. I think we can still do 3 hours or thereabouts. Found your new series over many weeks. Tour de NIUE. Tour de NIUE. Yeah, that's not going to last long, is it? Once around the island, hey? On a bicycle. Wait, can you get a bicycle? No, we can get cars though. I reckon you can get around in a car in no time. No, there's no big mountains here. No. Cliffs, only a few. It's a bit more hilly now than I'm over the top of it. Okay, so you're actually all the way over the top. Hang on, back and around. I still can't see you. What am I? 267 nautical miles. So I think we can get 200 nautical miles. Somebody's asking me questions about how to get something working. I don't know, I'll have to work that out later. Whoa, hang on, is this big Formula 1 news? I thought they were just announcing that Lewis Hamilton was being replaced. No, that can't be right. This is new management there. I don't know. That just popped up on my news. I'll read about that later. Sean is 50 miles ahead and getting lots of chop. Chop! Choppy chop chop! What are you, 1,000 feet below me? Oh, no, that's not the view. That one. Right, where's our fuel gauge stuff over here? Fuel flow, 55, prop. No, I think I have to use this, don't I? Right, reserves are out. We're actually doing quite well, over 1,000 pounds in each tank. Okay, so if we were to look at this, 59%, and we're more than 50% of the way. Plenty of fuel. Nothing to worry about there. Okay, I'm out, people. Have a great rest of your flight. See you all in the next one. Gowan, mate, thank you very much for coming along. Appreciate it. The fact that you actually got all the way there as well. That's awesome. And have a great evening, mate. I might just back this out a bit. Yeah. Good on you. Gowan, I'm going to punch in Gowan's Princess of Canada, bring up his channel again. Go check him out. If you haven't already subscribed, go subscribe. He does some awesome streams as well. Very laid back, chilled stuff, similar to what I try to do.
Princess of Canada. Yeah. Although I can't officially back that up with paperwork.
No, I can't officially back that up with paperwork. Now, I don't know if you guys on Twitch can actually get that chat in there. I think it comes up only on the screen. So that's a YouTube only thing. But, yeah. 700 kilos of fuel for each engine times 4 fuel so far used. Okay. I started on 100% fuel. I wanted to take the whole thing. I wanted no passengers, which is exactly what we went for. And I think it's just one suitcase of baggage, a few kilos. Let's have a look. Oh, how did these people get back in here? No! Oh, you can't do that. Okay. What did we say? 58. Hang on, I've got to get rid of these zeros. No. Hello? 0. I don't like how it always puts people back in your seats. That was at 58%, so I need to put these back to where they were. %. Hang on, that one needs to come down to 1, 2. That needs to come up 1, 2. Whoops, 2. Yeah, 58%. And look, and there it goes. It goes and puts them back in again. No. 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 I started off with 0 and then... Okay. We're 0. That's how we were supposed to be. Microsoft Flight Sim, what are you doing? Seriously? So gonna make a t-shirt with that on it. Seriously? And I think I'll use my little Brett Plays circle thing with the Aussie flag and the wings as the dot for the eye. 19 passengers, but I am flying the Queen. I am the Queen's flight from 32 Squadron. The Crown Jewels have taken up a few tons. Yeah, it probably would. Oh, mate, that video you sent me of the planes flying the other day and the Lancaster and the Spitfires, and oh, mate, that is awesome. Like I said, though, I'm not much of a monarchist. I don't know, in Australia there's plenty of people who still are, but the rest of us are like, well, you know, that's something that happens over in England or happens over in the UK. Most of us would be happy to just go, well, we'll vote our leaders in. And to be honest, I think it's probably time that even the UK did, but that's certainly not going to happen. Just like I don't think they should have so many guns in the US, but that's not going to happen either. So, Yeah. Just like I think they should treat women fairly in some other countries, but that's not going to happen either. You know, just the way things are. But we are still part of the Commonwealth, which is part of the monarchy. Hey! As Lynn has subscribed. Nah, we need to become a republic. Well, republic, yes. We probably just need to be a fully democratic country where we I don't necessarily want a president. I don't want to follow the US's line, but I do think that the referendum. The referendum was: do you want this particular model only, or do you want to stay as you are? That's the wrong question. Do you want to change? Should have been the question, and it would have been a yes. But they were like, no, we're going to do this type of model, which means you've got to have this type of president, and this. And then people are like, well, we don't want that. We want our own elected.
What
anyway,
we've got here is
oh yeah, total
failure
to communicate. I just enjoyed the skill of people flying, mechanics making sure. Oh mate, yes, and I loved to seeing the Lancaster, and there was view from the bomber seat at the front, and it has so many bug splatters on it. Like, I'm sure it was clean when it went to take off, but you know, by the time it got to the other end of the runway or finally got into the air, I'm sure that thing was covered in dead flies, mosquitoes, bugs, everything, because they had the camera going through the glass. And it looks so awesome. You know what? Oh, I don't have Discord open. Did you send that directly to me, or did you send it in my Discord? I think you sent it directly to me. Maybe when I'm done, I'll go and put it in off-topic stuff on my Discord. So the celebrations for these Queen's 70th year in reign, I think it's got, what was it, Jubilee something or other. They were flying the planes, and Sean Dale sent me a video of them flying the Lancasters and Spitfires, and I mean, okay, there were jets as well, but they were mostly the old World War II stuff. So if I took off from NIUE now and came the other way, would I fly past you guys? Is that how it works? Yes, if you were also on the West USA server, because there's a bunch of servers around the world that you can choose to be on. East and West USA, North and I don't know if it's South Europe or just North and something else Europe. Asia, and I don't remember what the other ones are. But I'm on West USA because it kind of puts us in the middle of where most of the people coming from the world are streaming from, because like Banjo Frog there in front of me is from Western Australia, Sean Dale is from the UK, R-Kid is from, I have no idea, Brizzy Boy's not from Brisbane, but he is originally, he's in Taiwan. So it allows us to connect. So yeah, if you took off and you flew the opposite direction, so I'm on 258, if you flew the opposite direction and you're on West USA server the same as me, yes, I would see your name tag, even though we're not friends on the sim. That's how it works. Yeah, you PM'd me to it. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm not anti-Queen. I just don't think it's relevant anymore. But when I play Rise of Nations, I choose monarchy, because monarchy allows me to control everything, where if you go democratic, if they're not happy with you declaring war on other countries, they'll get upset and they won't be as productive, and or things won't be able to get done. Whereas a monarchist, when you get to the stage in Rise of Nations, man, I haven't played that for ages, but you get to the stage where you can start sending cruise missiles or nuking other countries. Woohoo! I should play that again. I modded that thing so much back on Windows XP that I crashed XP. It was so modded. You only had a certain amount of nukes you could send before you've actually made total annihilation of the whole planet, and so I undid that so that it could just do unlimited nukes and just... Queen is Australia's boss. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, the monarchy is still in charge. they have the final say, but they don't have a lot of say. So yeah, US East gets 25, US West he gets 50, North Europe gets 88, West Europe, oh there we go, West Europe 105, Asia 212. Yeah, I'll show you guys. So we go up here, we've got West USA, I'm on 180, so it's not my best. Now I'm on 197, that's almost, okay there we go, 2 billion for West Europe. They don't want me on their server. Southeast Asia 181, okay now it's changed. East is 101 and North Europe I got 38. I don't know why. So it's not the best server for me to be on, but it's the best one that I know that some of the other people can connect. So hopefully that answers that. Review Master, just received my NBN signal premises fiber to the premises conversion from current fiber to the node. Yeah, I've seen lots of people are getting that. Build time at $17,435. What a bargain. Are they doing it for your place for free, or they're asking if you want it, this is how much it'll cost you? Because they are actually upgrading a lot of premises. There's some percentage they're trying to upgrade to fiber to the premises, and I think they're doing it because of exactly the same reason of what I'm doing. I went from NBN to Starlink and they hate that. Tell Whitlam, yeah. Well, the Queen's the final answer. If they can't get a decision in the High Court, it'll go to the Queen and then she has to make a decision. Flying Fox says no, they don't have final say anymore. I bet they do. Okay, through the Governor General, but they don't override, but they can. Figurehead, yeah, technically not 100%. It can be the Queen if need be, can kick out the Prime Minister or the government if need be. But yeah, look, they're more of a status symbol now, and it's costing mostly the UK people lots of money to upkeep them, and they're mega rich. I think monarchies were probably good up to about the 19th century, like into the 1900s. Once you start getting beyond that and the people are getting their own education where they can actually be educated enough to run the government themselves and vote for own people. So, you know, technically it wouldn't have been right around the 1900s because the education wasn't for everybody then. But it's so ingrained that, yeah, the Queen is there. Flying Frog, I wish fibre to the premises. Yeah. I wonder, I might ask for fibre to the premises switch here. 5 kilometres from town. Should be easy, right? They're doing it. Have a look online. I saw a news article about it. They make billions for the UK. Yeah, so do all celebrities and stuff, you know, and they make money, but they generate income. They cost and they generate. So yeah, and that's the same with the royal family. But yeah, and then there's the UK government. The fact that you've still got lords that can get a decision-making seat in government, or the House of Lords, or wherever it is, by family member gets in. So the people don't vote them. The family has the right to get in. From someone from outside of that system, and I think about that and I go, wait, what? Family members get in without being voted by the people, and they can make decisions on how the whole country works? Yeah. But that's the way you've set it up. And look, 100 or 200 years ago, very much needed. These days, less needed. But I don't think it'll change. I think Elon is going to be my only choice. Look, yeah, unless your NBN fixes it, what they need to do is they need to make the wireless NBN faster. As in, like, I was on it, and originally my speed was enough to do all the streaming I'm doing now, until a couple more people connected to it, and they just didn't expand the bandwidth. Actually, they actually lowered it, so it made it even worse. Now, what are we doing? Ground speed 273. Yep. 27 knot headwind. Slightly to the side, but yep, still getting that. Right, so my degrees to the final island is 256, but I'm flying 258 because of that slight crosswind. But yeah, look, you might end up having to go Starlink. I would only suggest going Starlink if you really have a need for faster internet. I did not do it. I did not swap to Starlink without having a YouTube channel where I potentially have the ability to earn some income from making videos and getting ad revenue to help pay for that monthly bill, because it does cost more. You're on 258. Oh, you have slowed down. I might catch up. Woohoo! Didn't the LNP change the fast internet that Labor wanted? Yeah, so the deal was that originally Labor started putting in at the global financial crisis, where lots of people found themselves out of work. They went, right, we're going to run fibre to the premises, broadband internet, across the whole of Australia. It'll cost $20 billion. And we will employ those who are out of work and labourers and pay, basically Labor voters, mostly, and it'll cost $20 billion. And then very soon it was, no, it'll cost $30 billion. And then they're like, I think by the time the Liberals got in at that time, it was blown out to 40 billion or even more. Then what happened was that when Labor was exiting government, they did a deal with the biggest telco in Australia to say that if they try and if the next government tries to undo this deal, there will be some massive penalties that prevents them from doing it. So it's basically a locked-in deal, which means you're screwed if you do or screwed if you don't, which was really bad, but it was part of paying Telstra, the company, for their infrastructure as well, which then gave them lots of ability to earn lots of money, and also that's why they charged most. So then they went, right, this is getting blown out. This was never costed right in the first place. You've got a country the size of mainland US, so that's not Alaska, but in the mainland US, with the population of New York or Los Angeles only, and you want to run fibre across that whole country, but you only want the population of, say, Los Angeles only to pay for it, to run fibre across that huge country. That's not possible. Had they thought about putting in 4G towers everywhere that could be upgraded to 5G when it comes out, everywhere, like up and down the highways, out into remote towns, we would have had no problem. We'd have fast internet everywhere, gigabit everywhere. But that didn't make money for those who were doing the contracts, and also would not have potentially got the voters to vote for them to get them back into government for their second term back in the mid-2000s, which is exactly what happened. So damned if we do, damned if we don't, really. And yes, they did do fibre to the node instead because it was so much cheaper, because the price had been blown out. But they should have been going wireless in the first place. But no, we didn't want to do that. Did I have internet buffering? It went down a fraction there. Starts having to go internet, then it buffs. It has a sense of humour, yeah, thanks. Thanks, internet. No, I didn't have any dropouts. If you have half decent wide internet option, then I wouldn't consider Starlink. No. He doesn't have a wide internet at all. But out here, I have no choice. Starlink isn't a guaranteed improvement. Trees affect performance. Yes, and I need to take some trees down. I will be doing that in the future as well. Another outage with all this internet talk. It wasn't an outage. I'm watching my outages. I haven't had an outage now since 10:18, the 15 seconds. What I might have had was some buffering. Whoa, lightning strikes. Doesn't even look like it's that type of weather. 17 grand gets me 1000 megabit per second symmetrical, but I'll wait until 2023 and pay nothing. Yeah, okay. The Libs stuffed it. No, Labor and Libs both stuffed it. They made the wrong decisions in the first place. Then those who tried to fix those decisions, because it was beginning blowing out, it's going to be like $100 billion or more if they continued. If you think Australia is bad, the USA is absolutely laughable. With 40 states, it's like 10 megabit per second for 150 million people. For 40 of the states, is it? Right, so it's only a few states that really have fast internet. Because a lot of the cities, no problem. And look, if I was in Launceston, 100 kilometers away, I'd have gigabit per second. Because they put in a 1000 megabit per second line there. In the favoured states, they get 100 to 500 megabit per second. There you go. That is liberal thinking and move on the politics. They both stuffed it. They 100% both stuffed it. Because of... They should have always gone... What is best for the country? We're a big country. If we put in 4G that can be upgraded with towers, and they're all got cable underneath them, to 5G later and then 6G, and you could have internet no matter where you are in the country. You could have it all the way up and down the highway. You could have it, you know, and basically, you know, at your home. Okay, yes, some 4G doesn't go through houses and stuff, but you could just have like an NBN tower sitting on your roof, and then all of a sudden you've got internet, like I do here. You know, my 4G was faster than my NBN, and it's the same tower. Yeah. The Libs watered it down and spent the money on the wrong places. Should have greenfield most of the country. Would be 1,000. Greenfield most of the country would have been 1,000 times better off. Both of them were way too expensive in the first place. Where's Brett Plays? Looks like the longest outage of the day. Hit refresh, mate. Hit refresh. No outage. Yes, let's ride that. Hit refresh. No outage. Must be 4G. Must have been my browser that gave up. There we go. You have a little flicker of the lights, and you know you're about to either blow the bulb or the power will go. Brett had a little flicker and nothing else. I'm not getting outages, so maybe it's just YouTube. I don't know. Not receiving enough to maintain smooth. Okay, we're probably getting some slower issues, but yeah, okay. Then it says I've got 100 megabit in Taipei. I had 300, but can't get it where I am now. Yeah. Move on, Brett. I'm moving. We got a few clouds. So what am I? 154 nautical miles. 33 minutes till we land. Yeah, look, both of them were poor decisions in the first place. Unlike things like the Warragamba Dam, if anybody remembers that, Warragamba Dam is a large dam out the back of New South Wales. Obviously lots of opposition to it because, oh, it's a dam, it'll kill everything. Or it's going to cost so much, but once it was built, it was the most cost-effective way of making power and supplying fresh water to Sydney Basin. The NBN though, fiber cable to the whole country was not the best way to do it, because you didn't have the population. You needed the 300 million people like the US to pay for fiber to the whole country. What you should have done was fiber along to towers everywhere, so that everybody can, you know, get in your laptop and go and sit in the park and you can still get your own account everywhere. So what's happened now is NBN's complaining that 4G and 5G and Starlink are upsetting their business plan. They're upsetting their model, their way of making money. Well, they were set up in the wrong place, the wrong way in the first place. What's Busy Boy and Arkid doing over to the left there? How many times you had to refuel, Arkid? 777 and that F-35. I reckon you would have got probably 4 or 5 refuels by now. Okay, now we're getting the proper connection. I don't know. We might have had a little bit of load, but there's no outage. It's just not sending it as good as it should be. Yeah, nothing much I can do there. Well, at least it hasn't been thunderstorm the whole way. Although we are heading east. Oh, there we go. We've got an Aaron right up behind me. G'day, Aaron. Where did you pop in? If it was in, we would not be talking about this, and we would not have Starlink. If we would not have finished running cable. There's no way we could have run cable to all of Australia anywhere in the time frame that they were saying, nor would we have been able to afford it. The 20 billion that they said it would cost, no, didn't even cost 40. It was blowing out. It would be hundreds of billions. They totally underestimated how much it would cost to send it to everywhere, and they want it in small towns and everything. Yeah, it was a short term, get us voted back in, we will get money. It's like the solar thing and the installation in the roofs. It was to get people employed at the time, and hopefully those people that were getting employed would vote for the government that chose it. But they rushed it so much, and so much money was both rorted and wasted. Yeah. It sounds better than it was over Christmas. Oh yeah, yeah. My internet has improved. Although, like last week, we had dropouts every 5 minutes. Last 2 weeks actually, I thought it was my system. Now you'll see that I've gone back to 720. That's just to make sure that it's running smooth again. I'll go back to 1080 once I'm happy that it's settled down. I didn't like those outages before, but I can go back to 1080. I should be able to. Admittedly, I'm playing on 4K, but I should be able to send it back at 1080. And I'm going to take some advice on a couple of guys that were with me who are IT people. I think Bubba was one of them. Dead Meat was the other. They sent me links about information of things I can get after, which is a directional antenna to point between the house and my shed, which will get me 100% network connection, but wirelessly. So it's not going through an extender, it's going directly between those two things. Where's top of descent? I have no idea. Don't have time to go in the HUD on the 146. Where is top of descent? I'm 28 minutes out. Okay. Here we are there. And what am I at? 28,000. So 128 nautical miles. Maybe at 100 nautical miles I'll start descending. Holy smokes, did you see that? The lightning actually came through into the screen. So I'm guessing there's a lightning storm at our final destination. So about 100 nautical miles out I will start descending, but only maximum 500 feet per minute. I've been on 144 all morning, silly man. That's why Brett looks so rough. Oh, he's rough. Oh, rough as guts. Yeah, look, I watch mine on 144 because I'm trying to actually watch it and send to you. But mine's only a tiny little screen on one of the other screens there in the studio, which I'm monitoring all the information. And then I see my own Streamlabs as well. I have been thinking about sending it through my laptop. There's a software thing that you can install on both PCs, and you connect it to the network, and I can actually stream it through the laptop, so that the streaming is not being used up by resources, not being used up by the simulator. Because my GPU is running at 95 and 96, 91, 86%. That goes up and down depending on what I'm clicking on. My CPU is running at 81%. Woohoo! Memory's at 48%, so I've got plenty of memory there. Review Master says, I hereby endeth the internet discussion. Yeah, we've moved on. What we're doing now is making sure that we can actually get back down. Look, internet discussion will happen a lot, especially with someone who's on Starlink, because there's always the reason of why you're on Starlink. Well, because I don't have the speed that I need at my place. Admittedly, though, I bought property in a rural area, so look, to be honest, I don't even know if there's a phone line. I think there was. I don't know if there still is. I don't have a cable running down to the street for a phone line unless it's buried. But there is a little thing on the wall, but I don't know if that was through ADSL or whatever it was. But anyway, I have to leave. The sim puppy wants me, wants out. Okay, Xenon mate. Oh, he's gone. And away he goes. Thanks for joining. There you go, there's that lightning I saw before. Dang. Wonder if you can get hit by lightning. In the sim. Not real life. I don't want to do that. There we go, let's level that out. Where's Aaron? Aaron right behind me? There he is. What's he in? He's in the B350 as well. Oh man, there's lightning in all these little clouds. Doesn't look like enough weather to warrant lightning. Okay, maybe a little further over that way. What is the local time? Oh yeah, you actually have to press that first. 1:33 PM. Well, we're 11:33. Okay. This is streaming 720 for me. Yeah, I lowered to 720 for streaming since last week. My i9 is at 42% GPU. Is at 96 1660 Ti. So you see, 1660 is actually later than mine, but I am running a 1080 Ti. I can't handle the barking, mate. Go and look after your dog. That's totally fine. 100%. You know, if I were in the house, the cats would be in between me and the keyboard, wanting my attention. You guys would be like second attention from me, and then the sim. But yeah, see, my system's an i7, and and I'm running a 63, well, between 59 and 63% CPU usage, and only 48% memory. But I'm streaming, I'm watching, and I've got the chat running, and I've got the music running, and the sim running, and I'm on 4K on the sim. So yeah, it all adds up after a while. Plenty of fuel, almost 800 pounds in each fuel tank. So we did take more fuel than we needed. Oh, the passengers are back again. How? Why? You know what, I'll just leave them. But it keeps resetting to put passengers in. I really don't like that. So that ups my maximum payload. Can't win with that. For some reason, it just puts them back in. Still watching. Alright, mate. Hello, puppy dog. Settle down. Daddy's here now. Bongo Bird says my R7 is at 24% and 1370 at 98%. Yeah, my GPU is bouncing between, I just saw 99%, 89 and 99. You know, not bad for a 5-year-old card. Does have 11 gig of, I don't know, DDR5 or whatever it is. But I will be upgrading that when I can. Okay, I'm actually 100 nautical miles out. So what I might start doing is, we're at 28,000. I might take it down to 15 for start. Okay, vertical speed. We'll take it down at 500 feet per minute. So what I've done there is chosen 15,000 minus 500 by pressing the VS button and scrolling the vertical speed control down. So we'll start descending. We might also just hit our barometric pressure. No, it's not going to change. Okay. And we'll see how far out we are by the time we get a bit closer. I may increase that to 1,000 feet per minute. Hang on, how many minutes we got? 20 minutes remaining. Actually, you know what? I might increase that to 1,000 feet per minute, because if I can get down the 20,000 feet, you know what, I might even take that down to 10. If I can actually drop that, say 18,000 feet, because you've got to look at how much time's left. That probably will be about right. Oh yeah, I'm back, by the way. I just celebrated a birthday, and when I come back, I was almost at your destination. Is it your birthday, Bongo Bird, or somebody else's? Review Master says my Xbox Series X Zen 2 and Navi 2 are currently drawing 160 watts from the wall socket, if that means anything. How much does it take when it's on idle? And by the way, welcome with the Series X. You're not the only one that's here at the moment. What's a Series X Gen 2? This is just the latest one. The Banjo Frog's on a Series X as well. Alright, 17-minute ETE. We are at 26,500 feet and descending. The altitude on the Fly Live studio is a little bit delayed by the looks of it. It's actually still 1,000 feet above. Bongo Boost is somebody else's. Okay. I was going to say otherwise. Happy birthday, mate. But okay, somebody else. Happy birthday to them. Welcome back. Bongo Bird, which one are you? Are you under Bongo Bird name? Can't see you. You're not under R Kid, are you? Is that you? The F-35? That wouldn't be you. You have to be on unlimited fuel to be in that. Steve Rings is... Has he landed? And I've got Aaron behind me. Where's Aaron? Aaron, mate, we're descending if you want to descend as well. I've got a 26 knot headwind still. Almost completely headwind. We're now travelling at 257 degrees instead of 258 when we're trying to head 256. So we were getting a headwind and I was slightly turned just into the wind to continue the actual path that we want to fly. Been a long flight. I reckon we might be pretty close to our 3-hour stream. So much for 4.5 hours or 4 for 16 or whatever it said this flight would be. I'm like, no. Get up high, go. Not as much as those jet guys, but you know. Sean comes up as he's flying a 141. I think that's a 146-100. Review Master is one of my subscribers. Hey, Review Master. I might have seen you on the chat there, among other people's comments, but yeah. Steve Rings is just ahead of me. Yep, okay. So probably still descending as well. How are we going? 14 minutes and I'm at 24,000. Almost 15 minutes. 1,000. I'm only going to go down 15 more thousand. I'm going to have to actually increase that. So top of descent, I kind of missed it. I was a little late. I got past 100 nautical mile. But I can lower this to start descending at 1,500. Or the likes. I am doing 303 ground speed though. My airspeed will increase. I'm doing 2. Okay, so the studio is descending saying I'm doing 272. No. Out of date now. I'm doing 303. 2 mops. G'day, 2 mops. And internet stopped. Wow, that's not an outage. No, it's back. What happened there? It's like what Gammy Wombat was saying. The internet just stopped for 3 seconds. And YouTube goes, no, I haven't got enough. It still works. But g'day, 2 mops. How you going? Let's see if Twitch is still working. Yep. Twitch is working. Give me a thumbs up. See how long that takes. There you go. Thumbs up. It actually doesn't take long. And then I go over to YouTube. Still waiting. Still waiting. Come on, Brett. Thumbs up. Where's your thumbs up? Here it is. Thumbs up. That's how far YouTube's behind. My YouTube. Really? I think Aaron's descending. Very good. Yeah, we got an island to land on. If we don't land here, there's not enough to make it to Fiji, I don't think. Although, yeah, no. One of the islands, I think we can. Sean Dale says 146-100 speed brake engaged. Speed brake engaged. He's trying to descend quickly then, I guess. It would be really cool once Starlink gets approved for aviation, because you have the internet on your planes. Yeah. Some planes have internet already. I'm now sitting on the beach on a deck chair with a little umbrella in my drink, waiting and watching you land. Alright, you know what that means? We've got to go buzz the beaches. Let's see if you can keep that umbrella in your glass if I come over at 100 feet. Flat out. Where is he?
Bueller.
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows his kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. Guess it's pretty serious.
Yeah, I already knew I was way behind on YouTube. YouTube's always further behind than Twitch. Usually 10-15 seconds minimum. Look, it might be because we had those, what was it, 3 outages. 3 outages in 8 minutes. YouTube actually goes way back, and Twitch goes, I'll just skip that and I'll just continue. So Twitch just drops it out and goes, nah, give me what you got right now. Sean says I'm icing up. Did you get in a storm? Are you in like hailstorm or what's the deal? What are you at 8,000 feet? What's our temperature outside? Minus 13. Right. Did you accidentally turn off your de-icing? Am I at 19,000 feet? Just under 20,000. 50 nautical miles, 10 minutes out. I actually need to come down at 2,000 feet per minute to get this to. Never use anti-ice on 146. Isn't it like stock? Like, wouldn't it be standard? Gonna increase that a little fraction. Cool. Press that twice. Some more of that gentle music going on. Sands of Time, this is called. I don't mind it. Oh, I just had to do that. That music was really nice. Watch the next one's not really loud. Alright, we are almost there. 8 minutes out. It's been a long flight. But I bet you guys probably would never have gone this way anyway. And whoever even tried flying from the Cook Islands or even to NIUE. Who even knew that NIUE existed? There you go. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, I was like, turn my face off there and just have nice music going. That'll work. I got a few of those sound files. Yeah, it was a nice tune. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think I got it for some particular video or something. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's really nice when you're like up high on a plane or something like, or in the Concorde, and there's no afterburner sounds. You're just, you know, in front of it and it's all quiet. And my airspeed is now 243, so we're borderline as fast as we can go. 35.6 nautical miles out, ground speed of 299. So I am actually catching up pretty quickly because I am descending now at 1300. No, that's not the inside. There we go. Cool. So this is the information I'm reading. Obviously got that off screen at the moment. 6 minutes out, or just under 7. 298. Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to back off with my speed in a moment. 13 knot headwind. Oh, that's even better. Review Master, I did subscribe. Players are good fun. Thank you very much, Review Master. If you have a hidden channel, it won't pop up on the screen. I can't remember if it did say that you are subscribed. I know we've also had some Twitch people who have followed. Thank you very much for them. If you have a channel that is private, it won't show up on when you subscribe on people's streams. But I know you did subscribe because you can't chat on YouTube without being subscribed. Because I had to turn it on because I kept getting bots, and bots won't subscribe. Oh, there's the island. Cool. It looks like it's under cloud. I might actually continue descending down to... Well, I may actually take 5,000. Yeah, there we go, 5,000. So this is my epidemic sound. I've been trying to get 10 new songs every Sunday. I must admit I didn't get it yesterday because... Okay, now we're overspeeding. Once I finished my stream, I went and watched Top Gun, the original movie, with my wife, so that we can then go and watch Top Gun 2, Maverick, or what it's called, and at the movies, and now she's seen the first one. And then besides cooking dinner, and then streamed again last night. So yeah, long day of streaming. It showed up. Our Review Master did show up. It didn't come up in my list of he subscribed. Why? Or was it? Or at least not in the last one. I got Easy Lynn subscribed. You're not under Easy Lynn. Those King Air 350s are currently around $8 million US, but a gorgeous aircraft. Nice choice. Yeah, I decided I would. Well, to be honest, when I flew the Caravan C208 from Hobart to Heathrow, it was up through Australia, through Asia, up through Kathmandu, and then down through the Middle East, back across Europe and into London. I changed the livery every stream. This one I was going to do the same, and I downloaded 40 odd liveries, and then decided no, I like this one, so I changed this one from American Airlines, scrubbed off the American Airlines and put my own wings and emblem and the long road home, Tassie state flag, my socials, and then we put a flag for every country we went through. If we go through the same country twice, like we did, like Alaska to the mainland of the US, I didn't do it both times, but yeah, it's been good. Yeah, this music works. Alright, where's the wind coming from? Almost this way. You know what? We might just fly direct in. What do you think? The way the wind's coming, that probably is the way to do it. So I'm just going to take the stick and back the throttle right down, because I'm going to send a lot quicker. So start yawning and popping those ears, because we are going to go down. Aaron's following me, look at that, he's right there. Now, one thing I do want to do, finally remember to actually turn on my landing lights. I think they only come out when you get your landing gear down. 7,500 feet, very fond of James' Last Trumpet, AU Go-Go. I don't know that one. Is that music we're talking about, or a YouTube channel, or both? Wow, I'm overspeeding. Okay, I now have a 7 knot crosswind. So I'm not sure whether this is the right approach or not, and I'm probably not going to go low enough to buzz Sean on the beaches. $3,900 feet. Let's back this up a bit. Let's take some gear down because we are going to need that. Now have a 6 to 7 knot crosswind from the right, coming in from 18, 19 degrees, 20 degrees. You know what? I reckon it's going to turn around and I'll end up with a tailwind. But it's actually fairly slow, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. $1,700 feet. Forgot what button was the wheel brake. Made it though. Oh. Yeah, okay. That'll muck it up. Does the 146 have reverses? Now I've gone and turned my engines down, I can't actually hear it. So I'm just going to up that a bit. Crosswind, 4 knots. 500, okay, thank you. I'm flying into that crosswind, aren't I? There we go. Alright, NIUE, here we come. See if we can make a nice gentle landing here. Where's my landing gear? There we go. 7 or 71 feet per minute. 71's not as good. I did a 19 last night in that Cessna 337. How awesome was that? We're not turning at that turning spot. It actually was a pretty good landing, I think. Flying Frog 1080 did not stop the micro starters at Shell Harbour, Brett. Then it's something else that's having trouble, obviously rendering something else. Still getting that issue with the steering and rudder. Okay, that got it. Aaron's coming in. We need to make sure that we're off and out of the way. Thank you, Sean, for parking your 146 there. Looks so freaking awesome. Those planes are awesome. No reverse thrust. I have a button for wheel brakes in all planes, DCS and MSF, FSX, etc. Just couldn't remember what it was on landing. Yeah. I don't have mine labeled either. But I have 2 wheel brakes. I have, the current one I'm using is both. Then I have a left only wheel brake, so I'm not steering, I'm actually using left only wheel brake there. I think I'll steer in here and we'll watch Aaron come in. I'm not going to use both. Very nice. Just remember that you may need to stop, but I think he's actually done it really well. I'll say he's used his reverses. Very cool. Okay. I guess I will park with you guys. It looks like they've already got a pushback tug here for me, so I'm guessing this is a parking spot. So you know what? We will park here. Yeah, my park brake is on, that's correct. Okay, so I didn't use taxi lights, don't need those landing lights on anymore. We will turn off our other lighting. Okay, cool, we will turn off the generators and battery all down, thank you. Engines as well, very good. Put the yoke back in for the next pilot. And they should actually just power down now. Alright, thank you and welcome to NIUE. We're 3 hours in. I'm kind of happy with that. There we go, now those engines are running down for the moment. I probably shouldn't have turned everything off like that, but anyway. We are here. F-35 parked over there. Don't have the Honda Jet. I'm still not sure about getting that, but I got the 337 yesterday and I got the MiG-21 the day before. We might do a MiG-21 flight next Sunday, I don't know. But thank you very much. Sorry about those couple of... I see the same tug. Yeah, okay, cool. Good. There's probably one that sits there permanently. Let's get that level. Thank you very much for flying with me, guys. I don't think anybody's in that PC-21. Maybe they just have a PC-21 here, which is cool. We'll move that up there and we will fly out. Thank you. I'm going off to Shell Harbour now, he says. Yeah, Shell Harbour is pretty good, isn't it? Sean put me onto that one. A flying frog. Welcome to NIUE. That was actually a decently long flight, but we did quite well and we saw a few islands. Thank you to those who have come and subscribed. I'd like to say thank you for EZLin or EasyLin for subscribing. Obviously, Review Master, you said you subscribed. Thank you. For Gowan for sponsoring, Sean Atkins for sponsoring, Sean Dale for sponsoring, Stu for sponsoring. Your names came up and hopefully they'll come up at the end after this as well. Thanks and have a great day. Cheers. Good on you, Oliver Smith. You're making me hungry now.